to be making pumpkin bread, but not the regular quick bread version. I'm going to be making a yeast pumpkin bread, and I found the recipe on the King Arthur flour website, and I will link that below so you can find it. I'm only doing half of the recipe because I only want to make one loaf to see if we like it. So the only thing I'm doing differently is I'm going to be adding some pumpkin seeds to the top, you know, to make it crunchy. So let's get started. We need 1/4 cup of lukewarm milk, 1 large egg. Hold on, I have to crack it. Oops. 1 large egg. Excuse my hands in there. Let's see. 3/4 cup of pumpkin puree. Oops. Okay. And that's not the pumpkin pie filling. That's the actual pumpkin puree. You can use fresh or canned. 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. I'm using canola oil, same thing. Or works the same way. It's not the same thing. 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Oops, plop that in. Can you see it? It's in there. Wish I had a taller tripod. 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. 1 teaspoon of salt. 3 1/4 cups of, it says, oops, unbleached all-purpose flour. I actually happen to have unbleached flour. And 1 tablespoon of active dry yeast. So I'm going to throw this in the bread maker on the dough setting. That'll take about 1.5 hours, and then I will be back to show you what to do next. Here's a quick peek at what's going on inside the bread machine. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Honestly, the dough was really dry, so I added another tablespoon of water while it was mixing up, while it was kneading. So, you know, just have to check it. I'm going to spread out some flour, pull this dough out. It's a little bit sticky now, but it looks so much better than before. It was super lumpy and dry. Oops. So we're just going to flatten it out to get all the air out. No need to beat it up and punch it down and be all mean to it. Okay. And at this point you could do a couple of different things. You could braid it, which I was going to do, but honestly I just want to get it in the pan. So I'm going to flatten it out, then roll it up, pull it up tightly. Can you see me? I don't know what you can see there. Pinch the ends a little bit. And place it in your pan. I have a, whoops, move this out of the way now. Okay, sorry if that wasn't so easy to see. I have this nice stone bread pan that I got on clearance at Target for $5. It was a $20 pan because someone had ordered it online and returned it to the store for 45 minutes in a warm place, or until it's doubled in size, or until it just crowns over the top of the pan. So I'm going to stick this. My oven has a proofing feature, so I'm going to stick this in the oven and let it proof, and I'll be back. I stuck it into rise, and for some reason, okay, that looks a lot worse at that angle than it really is. It has this little, it's split apart on top. But that's kind of okay because I was going to put a slice in the top anyway. So we're just going to go with it. It could be because I had it on rapid preheat and it rose a little too fast. I don't usually use that, but I have got to go pick up my son soon. So I just want to make sure this was done. So this shouldn't happen to you. And I think maybe when I rolled it up, I didn't pinch it all together nicely, so that's what I get for being in a big rush. But it shouldn't taste any worse for it. So now I'm going to take, oh, by the way, preheat your oven to 350. Mine is preheating right now. I'm going to take some egg white that I've put a little bit of water in, brush the top. And then I have these pumpkin seeds. Let me get it all over it. These shelled pumpkin seeds, raw pumpkin seeds. I actually had to get them at a health food store. You can put as many or as few as you like. I'm just gonna. Okay, that's probably enough. I have no idea how many that is, but I'm making a big mess with them. Then I'm going to cover that, or at least attempt to cover that, with a little bit of the egg wash. If you hear my cat, I apologize. She's gone crazy. She keeps meowing really loudly. Oh, well, of course now she won't do it because I'm... Well, maybe she will. Okay, so once my oven is completely preheated, I'm going to throw this in for 30 to 35 minutes. This isn't working out. Okay, so the seeds were something I just thought of, and I don't know if it's going to work out, but we'll see, right? Couldn't hurt. Supposed to bake for 30 to 35 minutes, and hopefully it turns out well. Get out of the oven, and it took 33 minutes to bake. I checked the internal temperature, and it was about 192, which means it should be done, I think. So I'm going to let this sit for a couple of minutes in the pan, and then put it on the cooling rack to cool while I go pick up my son from school, and then when I get back I will cut it and we'll see what it looks like inside. It's all done, and I've let it cool, and now I just want to cut it and see what it looks like inside. It smells really good. I'm making a gigantic mess. Ooh! Here you have it. It looks pretty amazing. It tastes pretty good. There's only a hint of pumpkin flavor, and it's not really sweet, but it's good. It tastes like bread, pretty much, with just like I said, just the hint of pumpkin flavor, and the seeds on top add a really nice crunch. So give this recipe a try. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to my channel. Also, you can find me on Twitter at Lee'sHome05, and I will put links to that below in the description box. Thanks.